To me, there are three things to look at here. Number one, will a Republican Congress there's four things to look at. Number one, will a Republican Congress impeach or go for Donald Trump? No. Are the Democrats stupid enough, if they take Congress, if they win back the House or even the Senate, or just one side of House, will the Democratic Party bring up impeachment proceedings for this campaign finance violation? What do you think? Of course! Lance Fallon, thank you for the $2. Super chat helps indie journalists like Jordan. Yes, not only Jordan, it helps get Jordan and Ty back in the field. Every dollar counts. Every single dollar counts. Our revenue comes from Super Chat. Our revenue comes from Patreon. Our revenue comes from paypal.me/statuscoup. When we launch statuscoup.com, we might even have other revenue streams. Every single dollar counts, folks. I believe to create the media we want to see, you have to be part of it. If you can't subscribe, if you can't become a Patreon subscriber, if you can't give 1 or 2 time contributions to PayPal, just share the videos. Okay, so Democratic Party, will they try to impeach Donald Trump? Yes. Do I think that is a suicidal political strategy if they want to win in 2020? I do. You're not going to defeat Trump electorally by trying to impeach him, which I don't think they would be able to impeach him, unless they had both houses of Congress, Senate and the House, by significant margins, which I don't see. Even if they retake the House and the Senate, I don't think it's going to be by a large enough margin where they would have enough votes to straight out impeach the president. Mana Talk, thank you for the $6. Bring it hard. Great job, Jordan. I don't bring it hard. I bring it real. I keep it real, folks. That's why I don't cover Russia and Trump every day, because I don't find it to be the most important things. Something created Donald Trump. Structural rigging of our political system. The total theft of your money to the top. Police brutality. Economic oppression of blacks and brown people. Environmental genocide and water contamination. There are things that don't get covered that led people to be so angry and hopeless to elect a carnival-barking reality TV star. That's what I cover. But this is important news. Let's not pretend it's not. My best friend, Andrew Flightman, newly married the other day. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, because I was frankly not feeling great after his wedding. He just joined on Facebook. Wish him very, very happy wedding. I gave the speech at his wedding. I think it was okay. Now, Endo, how can Jordan talk and chat at the same time? I don't know. I'm trying my best. So, will the Democrats try to impeach him? Yes. Do I think that's a suicidal mission that's going to rally his base and lead to his reelection? Yeah, I do. So that's 2. Number 3, could this mean Robert Mueller already has cooperation from Michael Cohen, either directly or indirectly, on evidence Donald Trump money laundered as a businessman or politician? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it does mean. I'm pretty sure that's what it does mean. Tammy Cavello, $20 in the super chat. In Tammy, I trust. In Tammy, I trust. And by the way, Jen, my business partner, always, as best as she can, between 2 children and doing the job of 7 people for Status Coup, posts on Twitter when you make a super chat, so we could give you a shout out, because I can't do that and be live. So thank you to Jen. And thank you, Tammy. That's very generous of you. But the point here is money laundering is the key, not Russian collusion. What are they going to do? Okay, if Trump's campaign colluded with Russia, the Republican Party wouldn't impeach him anyway. Get real, folks. These are not morally righteous creatures. They're scum. Republicans and the majority of Democrats. They don't represent you. They represent themselves. But could prosecutors go after a sitting president for money laundering? I believe the answer is yes, from what I've read. From what I've read, they can. And the fourth thing that I think comes out of this, and this fourth thing isn't about Trump, and it's not about anything other than what this means for real news and real media coverage. Okay? Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? Because you're not going to like it, folks. and press the share button, but I got to keep it real. This means that if you think the corporate media is bad now, if you think the corporate media covers Trump 24/7, if you think the corporate media doesn't cover political corruption, if you think the corporate media doesn't call out the Democratic Party and focus on their corruption, if you think the corporate media ignores water contamination, environmental genocide against indigenous people and normal residents like in Flint, over 4 years since the water crisis, they currently have 3 to 5 hour lines at churches for people to get bottled water. Over 4 years later, 3 to 5 hour lines at church, wrapped around for hours at churches. I was just there. Click on the playlist, Flint Water Crisis, on this YouTube channel. If you think we do not have a media for the people that covers real issues, if you already thought that, well, it's about to get way worse. Let me tell you something, folks. We are living in a Trump media industrial complex. We have journalists. I will be able to tell my war stories at a later date. We have journalists that have literally told me, when I have proof that the state of Michigan cheated on the Flint water testing, their response has been, can you connect it to Donald Trump? If not, we don't care. So if you think that the media doesn't cover real issues and the issues you want to see now, well, this just brought that on steroids. Because let me tell you something, folks. They are going to be covering Michael Cohen. Paul Manafort was also found guilty today. They're going to be covering these this Cohen guilty verdict, willfully declaring himself guilty, and the speculation game after that, probably from here through eternity, until the next shoe drops. That is all you're going to see on CNN. That is all you're going to see on MSNBC. Frankly, MSNBC might create a new program at 3 in the morning just showing Rachel Maddow, a live stream of Rachel Maddow sleeping and what she says about Russia in her sleep. It exists. It exists. Jen, would you watch that? Definitely. I think MSNBC might create a early morning show watching Rachel Maddow sleep and either coughing, snoring, or night talking about Russia and Michael Cohen. So this is a very bad thing, because this is not just this story and what we had today. Michael Cohen coming forward isn't just like, all right, this is going to go on for 2 or 3 days and then they're going to forget it. No. They're going to cover this till the end of the time. So forget anything else. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I try to report on other issues, which, by the way, on YouTube, on Periscope, on Facebook, is not always the best way to grow your following. It's not always the best way to make money. Trump equals clicks. Russia equals clicks. That's why certain outlets do it 24/7. I'm not in this just for clicks, and I'm not in this just for revenue. I'm in this to report and cover people and real struggle and real communities. That's why you don't see that much Trump from me. There's enough of it. That's why you don't see enough Russia, because I think it's been blown out of bloody proportion. Why I'm covering this today is I do think it's a big story. So, that's my... Shout out Kelly. Oh yeah, Kelly Elaine, sponsored via PayPal. Thank you, Kelly. She left a contribution at paypal.me/statusquo, sponsored via PayPal. She's also on Facebook. So that's Kelly Elaine. Sorry. Kelly Elaine. Thank you very much. Trying to read Jen's riffraff of handwriting. So that is all I could provide on Trump. Cohen, I think, if he's only getting 4 to 5 years, which is what they're reporting, he made a deal. And he gave up probably key details about money laundering. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump is not getting impeached for screwing a Playboy model and a porn star and having an affair and not filing that on his campaign finance. It's just not going to happen.